Good evening, and we are live from the Metro Radio Arena here in N.E.W. Castle, Newcastle. What a show we have lined up for you tonight. Hopefully we won't have the connection problems that plagued us last night. Of course, if you want to catch up with last night's Whiplash, it is up on YouTube in 2 parts. Nevertheless, what we have for you here tonight in our main event, hopefully Max Radix will be back for it. Otherwise, unfortunately, there is going to be no commentary over it, as I am involved taking on Marty in his opportunity match. I've got to tell you, for the first time in a long time, it's been a match I'm looking forward to. Marty is a great opponent, a great competitor. I can't wait to see if he has what it takes to get a title shot. I know he's a tough opponent in that ring. Of course, we'll talk about that as we get there. We also have the Better Man Series 5 match here tonight, and Los Luchadores opportunity match for the tag team titles against Magnum Opus. Coming up first, however, we have a match in the women's rankings. Sakamoto Dixon claimed that she was merely getting her off days out of the way here in N.E.W. yesterday. Has a chance to prove that here tonight against another former EFW competitor that made her way over here into N.E.W, excuse me. Has had a bit of time to adjust, has had some turmoil here already regarding Xander Enterprises, which has now collapsed. She was a member of that. Not exactly huge in that team spirit, which was very absent from that team. We are kicking things off with the longest introduction in N.E.W. But this, the self-professed queen of strong style, 5'9", 135 pounds, from Bangkok, Thailand, former EFW Women's Champion Sakamoto Dixon. She demands adoration and respect. It's part of what this intro is all about. Arrogance exuding from a woman who, don't get me wrong, has had a tremendous career in and outside of our rings, in other promotions, but since reaching N.E.W. she's had nothing but losses. Again, last night she came out here and claimed she was simply getting her off days out of the way. We'll face an opponent she's very familiar with, but a tough opponent nonetheless, in Akane Matsuda here. Should be an interesting match. Again, they both know each other very well, so I expect a lot of countering, a lot of second guessing from these two. Dixon arguably needing this victory more than Akane after making such a bold statement as to why she's been losing here. Arguably, if she loses tonight, it's clearly that she has not judged her competition well, has underestimated them. And with the boss Adrian Goldman the way he is, Dixon needs to be careful about getting too many losses under her belt. May find herself back in EFW before she knows it. And I've got to say, Her losses were a surprise. Again, a lot of them were not one-on-ones, but even her one-on-one matches, she has lost. May possibly be giving her a chance to turn that around. Maybe, arguably, in her advantage here, someone she actually knows, regardless of the ring they step into, a one-on-one, so no chance of weapons being involved. Of course, Sakamoto Dixon having that medically cleared leg brace, allowed to compete in it, regardless of the questions it has brought up. Finally, Sakamoto Dixon is ready for her opponent. The Queen of Strong Style meets the Empress of Pain. 5'2", 175 pounds from Kyoto, Japan. Former N.E.W. Women's Champion already in her short time over here. N.E.W. clearly has the fans behind her coming into this match. Sakamoto Dixon, again, a lot of arrogance and not a lot of results for the N.E.W. fans, some of which may be unfamiliar with the EFW shows Fridays and Saturdays. Displays its most talented individuals, shows what they're made of. This is exactly where these two came from after a lengthy indie run. These two have clashed around the world and continue to do so here tonight in Newcastle. Sakamoto Dixon, Kane Matsuda, one-on-one. Mike Shitopa is ready and the bell is rung. Shot to the face from Dixon, starting things off. Huge German suplex. Oh, and a face buster right into that knee. Not the one with the brace. Kane is rocked here. Another quick knee. I think Sakamoto there already signalling for the end. Kick to the back. Matsuda in big trouble here, trying to get to her feet. Dixon waiting on the middle rope. Oh, misses with the drop kick though. Kane has a chance. Oh, a spinning backdrop. Almost an angled slam there. Matsuda now having to build a bit of catch up, perhaps letting Dixon gain some sort of confidence. Fireman's carry, firearms. Maybe there should be a move called that. Sakamoto Dixon back in control. Look at that knee sending Akane Matsuda over the top rope. What a knee. Akane could be on Dream Street here. She flies into the barricade. And now draped over it. On a knee to the face. The one with that brace on that I still question every time Sakamoto Dixon gets in that ring. Akane Matsuda suffering. Oh, and again. The knee with that brace coming into play here. And a count of 7. Shitopa trying to get these two back in the ring. Count of 8. Matsuda fighting back. And 9, this could be a double count out. Suplex by Matsuda. And it is. Matsuda clambering to get in the ring in time. But our first match here is a double count out. My God, what a way to finish a match. I can only imagine Adrian Gorman will not be happy with that. I imagine we will be seeing those two face off once more. However, we must move on. Well, what a match that was starting to be, unfortunately. One-on-one rules, of course, there are countouts. Coming up next, we are looking at the Intercontinental rankings, and it will be the Gangster taking on the Reaper. The Gangster only losing last time due to a countout, the Reaper sneaking back in, but arguably was not on form in that matchup, and now the Reaper must defend his title, the US title, against Zach Fuller at right at 11. The pressure is on for the Reaper like never before here. The man who has never been without a title in his run from EFW, from his inception in EFW all the way to where he is now. He has lost 2 titles, but not before gaining another. And that's 3 titles now he has held. Overlapping reigns. Absolutely incredible stuff. This match is Extreme Rules, so there will not be countouts this time. Gangster, 6'3", 299 pounds. From Brooklyn, New York. One half of the Hit Squad. Former TV champion. Former tag team oh wait, hang on a second. Well, we saw this in that match against Zach Fuller, and that didn't work out too well for the Reaper. He's now making his way to the ring rather fast. The Gangster hasn't seen him yet. Oh, turns around right into the belt. This match underway, Shatopa is in the ring, the bell has sounded. And the Reaper with yet another jump start here. The Gangster fighting back, DDT. Oh, picks up the US title. Well, last night we saw the Gangster get a bit ugly in his match, using low blows and such to get the job done. Belly to belly on the Reaper here. The Gangster quite happy with how this has started, regardless of the interference. Oh, clothesline to the outside. The Reaper's plan for a second time in a row here. Backfiring, but he is fighting back. The Reaper in trouble, Samoan drop. The Gangster reversing now. Reaper dodging a neck breaker and coming in with a thunderous clubbing blow that sends the Gangster to his ass. Oh, and a shot with the ladder there. Oh, and onto the knee. And again. Gangster finally getting out of the way of that flurry of shots. Oh, and now returning the favour. Gearing up this crowd as he removes some of his entrance gear. Oh, sends the Reaper into those steel steps. Oh wait, hang on a second. That's one of the Reaper's flock. It's Grime coming in here. Ducks a clothesline from the Gangster. Sends him back in the ring. The Reaper seems quite happy to let Grime do the work. Choke slam. The Reaper going for a pin here. No! That was not enough to put the Gangster away. The interruption from Grime here was not enough. The Reaper now back on the attack of the Gangster. Gangster once again fighting back here. Interference from Grime already. Oh! A huge choke slam. Oh wait, hang on a second. Enziguri! Sorry, Uranagi! From the Reaper, going for a pin. And still there is fight left in the Gangster. I cannot oversell how tough this man is. He is taking everything that the Reaper is using to try and ensure victory here tonight. Belly to belly. Neck breaker. Oh, and what an Alabama slam. The Reaper could be out. No, just a one. What a matchup. The Gangster, of course, will not lose by count out here because there aren't any in Extreme Rules. So it won't end like last time. The Reaper, trying to utilise interference, has not done the job. Has used weapons, has used a jump start on this match. Oh! Once again going to work with that ladder. Setting it up. They're having something sinister in mind here. Oh, snake eyes. Oh, slam. Right to the mat. The Reaper once again caught off by the Gangster spinebuster. He's waiting for it. A second Alabama slam to the Reaper. Going for the pin. Count of two. I thought that had to be it. But somehow this match continues. The Gangster back on the attack. Sticks the Reaper up on the top rope. What's he thinking about here? Oh, superplex, narrowly missing that ladder. The sheer speed of the Reaper getting up there, and the reactions of the Gangster to quickly put him back down again. Looking under for a chair. Oh, the Reaper flying in blocks that. All the weapons flying to the outside here. This match has been so back and forth. Usually the Reaper so dominant, but clearly the Gangster has been one to put him through his paces and is still fighting back against the Demon. Oh, takes him down with a huge lariat. Goes for another pin. No! Just getting his shoulder up. The Reaper furious. Lays in wait for the Gangster, who is up to his feet, but maybe not for long. Dominator! That's gotta be all. And it is. The Reaper will continue his climb in the Intercontinental rankings, but the Gangster put him through his paces here tonight. I can't believe he didn't win after 2 Alabama slams. Just shows what kind of monstrosity we're dealing with when we're looking at the Reaper. But that was not as easy as his climb has been so far. The Gangster pulling out everything he could here. try and stop the Reaper. A sneak attack at the start. An attack from Grime. Oh wait, no. The Reaper is not done yet. After a brutal match. He's going back for more on the outside. Oh, boot to the face of the gangster. Oh, and a curb stomp. Vicious curb stomp. Oh, what the hell's he going for here? Neck breaker. Holding on. Oh dear God, there's that submission again and the gangster tapping out. Not that it matters because the match was over long ago. The Reaper just wanting to inflict some more damage. Well, the Intercontinental rankings sure got a whole lot scarier. And it seems that Max Radix and his paperwork have parted ways. I'm guessing it was all due you not appearing last night due to V and the Kobayashi match. A lot of stuff behind that. I'm guessing you've just finishing that off.
Yeah, well,
now being EFW, Kobayashi back in N.E.W.
Yeah, I mean Kobayashi. Just a quick brief note on Kobayashi. Of course, the original Japanese export into N.E.W. has been back and forth. Has been to hell and back. So many times he has frequent flyer miles, but it's undoubtable his progress in EFW, his form in EFW has quite rightly brought him back home to the main roster, and we would, both myself and Adrian Goldman would like to congratulate Kobayashi on a sterling comeback. I mean, EFW really has revitalised that young man's career, and we can only hope that his second N.E.W. run is better than his first.
Well, yeah, definitely. And I mean, commiserations for V and of course Kevin Cannon along the way now, the militia forced apart.
Well, you know, obviously as a middleman, Erwin, all I can do is wish him well and wish him luck, and I'm very proud of the fact that Kobayashi, one of my very first editions actually, as a member of Talent Relations, is coming back home.
That t-shirt seems to have stuck for Quinn meanwhile as we enter what is being dubbed as the UK 6, finding the 6 men for that Battle Royal. This is the third match in that series. I
have a question for you, Erwin. If Quinn claims that I have no taste, then what does that say about this man who's had some questionable outfits at least, to say the least, over the years? Anyway, Quinn is 6 foot, flat out, 243 pounds from Melbourne, Australia. And joking aside, folks, he's on a great run of form as of late, and I think this could be a real test for the student of Cebu, Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, Quinn has really started to get to know himself since leaving the Enforcers, I think.
Absolutely.
He's really settled in the ring now. With this being a one-on-one, of course, Thunder with a bit of a change in get-up here.
Well, Thunder strikes. Once again. 6 foot also, 220 pounds. Quinn, 23 pound weight advantage. Phoenix, Arizona, a former hardcore champion, however, Thunder, and a former 2-time cruiserweight champion. Thunder been to the top of certain mountains before in his career. There's many people in N.E.W. that believe that this guy's a future world champion because of his extreme outlook on life, shall we say. I mean, what are your thoughts on that as the current N.E.W. champion, Owen? Do you think Thunder, I know this is not for that type of rankings, I know he's a long way off it, but one day in the future, can you see this guy wearing the grandest prize of them all?
Well, I think you look at his body and you look at people like GBH and you think, my God, can people get any more in shape? Yes, because of that.
Oh, what a German by Thunder.
Like, could definitely be an N.E.W. champion. Has been very close to it. Of course, finds himself a bit low down now, back in the UK rankings.
Well, a quick start. Oh,
big DDT.
stopped hard by a hard DDT by Quinn. The man from Australia knows how to fight. I can guarantee you that. Mixed martial arts and boxing background there. All of these guys generally have a form of sporting pedigree. Oh, what a suplex. All great athletes.
Kind of the evolution of the two sports, you know, it all started out, you'd have your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which kind of changed everything, but you'd have karate and things like that, which did enter wrestling. And eventually,
swing blade, beautiful by Quinn.
all of them kind of merged to form this sort of uber art. Wrestling still has its own rules.
Patented GBH neck wrench.
Different from MMA. But still, you see this evolution of the moveset.
Yeah, this strong style that is very popular nowadays in the world of professional wrestling. At least two men have become masters of it.
Yeah, quick dodge there from Quinn.
Arm
Great
wrench.
speed.
Head scissors there, and great counter there by Thunder actually there, using that little bit of extra, well, maybe using that bit of extra speed there just to counter that elbow. Well, exactly what, there you go,
yeah,
Quinn's
exactly
done the exact same thing. Well, that's been well scouted by both men.
Went for a belly to belly,
Yes, he did.
unsuccessful there.
Well countered by Thunder.
Yeah, those huge shots and a knee right to the gut.
It's interesting to, there's only 20 pounds, 23 pounds between these two men. It's interesting to kind of note the difference in their stature, despite their similarities in both size and weight.
Well, yeah, I mean, both carry themselves very differently.
Kick to the gut there. Quinn, look, armbar. Armbar there, submission.
Locked in quite tight as well.
Yeah, Chatopa's there. Down, great reversal into a schoolboy.
Thunder in trouble here.
Looking for some snake eyes. Counters, quick feet. And the great old leg chop there. Shades of the nature boy, nothing fancy about that. It took him down. Goes for a pin. Not even a one.
Incredible from Quinn here. Still has a lot of fight left. And again, this is a huge opportunity for these two to enter that battle royale to find the #1 contender for the UK Championship.
Another neck wrench there by Thunder. Rarely will see a submission from that move, folks, but I can guarantee you it wears the body down.
Yeah, definitely a wear down submission rather than breaking point, but does the job nonetheless.
I think the only person who's ever got a submission from that particular move is actually the icon himself, GBH. Hence why he patented it. What a German! Tremendous German suplex by Thunder.
Big kick.
I'm sure Sabu's watching his most formidable student with pride.
Look at this.
As he goes for a
Exploder.
massive exploding exploded T-bone suplex there. Almost like a elevated backdrop to some degree, but wait a minute, here we go. Now that is a proper exploder suplex. Absolutely phenomenal by Thunder, using that power, using that speed, and he senses the end is nigh, and Quinn has had no answer from the student of Sabu.
Yeah, Quinn groggy here, but manages to counter that. Kick to the back of the knee. Wait. Can he turn him?
Yes, he can. Full Boston. There we go. Boston crab hooks.
It's locked in. Thunder is a long way from the ropes, but power.
Well, it's a lot of frequent flyer miles between Melbourne and Boston. But that was well executed there by Quinn. Inverted suplex there by Thunder. Big move. Needed that. This is unwise in my opinion.
Maybe trying to get the fans behind him, dig down and get that extra power level,
Well, mixed response by the crowd.
It's one of those things sometimes.
Codebreaker! Well, shades of the Lionheart there.
Of course,
tremendous codebreaker.
Surprisingly, even though he's from Australia, one of Quinn's biggest influences, going for a pin.
Oh no, 2.9. It couldn't have been much closer, but Thunder survives for now. Quinn though back on the attack after that vicious codebreaker.
Wait
a minute, count that European uppercut there by Thunder. Still got some fight left.
Though, clearly rocked by that
codebreaker. Yeah. It's bound to rock you, Owen. I mean, It's a concussion-making move. Snapmare takedown by Thunder. Goes right back for that head scissors, and there you go. There you have it. That's what both these men have been going for this entire match. Those vicious elbows to the head. And you see it exactly took the word right out of my mouth. The effect that it has on all these professionals is
what a knee!
It's scary. I mean, you can't think, you can't stand, you can't fight. Simple as that. Goes for a pin after that hard knee. Could be enough. No.
Only a 1.
Well, I think that just shows you the double toughness of Quinn. He will not go down easy. Middle rope.
What a match this has been between these two.
Thunder's there, looking for high risk.
Oh,
there it is.
Another knee. Right across the chest.
Right from the middle rope. Extra height. Thunder got all of that. This could be it, and it is.
Absolutely incredible.
Hard impact. Hard impact from that knee. Connecting square with Quinn's sternum.
And I honestly,
shot right to the heart.
Honestly don't think we've ever seen that from Quinn before. From Thunder, so excuse me.
But well, it's almost like a flying Shinsaka. I mean, it was a unique piece of offense by Thunder, but it certainly got the job done tonight against Quinn, who put up a fight, no question, but the student of Cebu,
there it is.
There it is, that huge knee. Turned him inside out. And that thunderous, no pun intended, strike was enough. Tremendous victory.
And yeah, so far for that Battle Royale, it's Snake, William Zander and Thunder.
That's shaping up to be quite the match, Erwin.
Yeah, 3 decided, 3 to go. That is going to be a fun one to see next week. But up next, we've seen it before. Will it be different this time? Los Luchadores are fighting to get that tag team championship shot.
Well, yes,
Magnum Opus.
The 5-time N.E.W. tag team champions go against, well, arguably the most dominant tag team in N.E.W. history, and I say that because of their record-breaking single run as tag team champions. Erwin, can the founding blocks of what the tag team division in this company were built upon, Los Luchadores, once again climb to the top of the mountain? They have to win this match and win again to do so, but it all begins tonight, Erwin. I have to put you on the spot here. When we're talking about literally the most dominant tag team in the history of N.E.W. against the most dominant tag team right now in N.E.W. Who's your pick for this?
Yeah, it's one of those once again. I mean, no one can deny. They can question the tactics, but no one can deny the run Magnum Opus have been on. I mean, so far they've held those tag team titles in their first run as tag team champions for 172 days now.
Insane.
They're nearing 200. Los Luchadores got 330, and that took 5 runs to rank up that much. That kind of shows how dominant Magnum Opus really have been. It's kind of hard to imagine anyone beating them now.
Well, the brothers of Gonzalez go against the unconventional, yet very successful team of Vega and Rick Weaver.
Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Los Luchadores win.
I think a lot of the fans would love to see Los Luchadores win, but the Gonzalez brothers, Gabriel and Juan Gonzalez, both 5'6", Gabriel 240, Juan 220, both from Chihuahua, Mexico, and of course they are 5-time N.E.W. tag team champions, have lost to Magnum Opus twice before.
Interestingly enough, they're out here with their manager, but their manager is in his wrestling attire.
That is an interesting one. I think perhaps
some
their manager
games here. I mean,
their manager is clearly expecting a fight from forces unknown, shall we say, from Magnum Opus.
Well, who knows? With Los Luchadores being Los Luchadores, maybe when Shitoka's not looking, they're going to try and swap.
Yes, Gilmero Diaz, their manager, usually much better dressed for a Los Luchadores match, is currently come ready to fight here. That's an interesting development.
Yeah, who knows the reason why he's wearing his wrestling attire. Maybe it's all just to put Magnum Opus off a little bit more. Well, Snake's come out in his suit.
And here we go. And what an interesting dynamic this is for the first time ever, I believe, Erwin, since Magnum Opus have ever formed as a unit. Rick Weaver, prodigy Rick Weaver, is in the best run of form.
Yeah, most definitely.
The Snake, 6'1", 250, the mastermind. Rick Weaver, 5'10", 245 pounds. But Vega, the monster, the ace in the hole, until very recently stands at 7'4" and 640 pounds. The biggest professional athlete in the world today. Snake, of course, from Brooklyn, New York. Rick Weaver from New York, New York. And of course, Vega, every man's nightmare.
Incredible history of Vega, of course. So many titles behind him. Two-time European champion, former US champion, two-time Intercontinental champion, first ever N.E.W. champion, a lot of firsts in amongst the others, I must add, as well as the current tag team champion. As I said before, 172 days as tag team champions, these two.
Insane statistic.
And Vega, yeah, I can't even begin to go through the list of others. 73 days as N.E.W. champion, 87 as Intercontinental, 108 as US champion. I mean, Vega has been there, he's done it all.
But lately, Erwin, sorry to stop your train of thought, but lately I think it's fair to say that Vega starting out this match, which is not unusual for Magnum Opus, has not been on the best of form.
Well, no, I mean, he was beaten by Grime in that huge matchup to try and climb the N.E.W. rankings. Snuffed out there.
Well, I think that's Gabriel Gonzalez alongside Vega there to kick this one off.
Well, the question is, has Vega become used to having a tag team partner? Is that what's holding him back?
You think he's become too dependent on the prodigy Rick Weaver?
Well, maybe not dependent, but I imagine, I mean, you've seen how difficult it was for the Gonzalez brothers going into singles competition. I think the mindset of a tag team match can throw you when it comes back to singles. I mean, the Gangster the other night went to make a tag to Tyler York, who was just at ringside to help out his buddy. I think you just get into that mindset of going in to make a tag when you're feeling tired, and when you remember you can't do that, that's already a couple of seconds your opponent has.
Well, there you see it, Magnum Opus, while discussing the form of Vega, have tried to take control here. Rick Weaver now, the freshman in, snapped me a takedown after a double team maneuver in the corner. Gabriel Gonzalez, however, had that one well scouted, is now pulling Weaver away from the Giant, which is wise tactics in my eyes. Now makes it, well, there he goes, makes a tag to Juan. And now Juan Gonzalez, the freshman, and Rick Weaver, relatively fresh, but after those hard shots by Gabriel, not in the best of shape right now. Oh, wait a minute, this is not going to help the situation. Submission. Cobra clutch countered quickly by Weaver. Oh, great counter by Juan, goes for a backdrop. Oh, on the prodigy Rick Weaver, who gets slammed for his trouble there.
Yeah, sometimes that lightweight can come in handy.
Again. Hard forearm smash.
Oh, drop kick to the knee.
I mean, people forget Rick Weaver is the man that people wrote off a year ago, Erwin. Rick Weaver is the man that took the icon Cowboy Roy to his limit.
Yeah, it's all very true.
Suplex.
I mean, like him or hate him, Snake has turned these two around. They were both pretty much floating in the ether here in N.E.W. until combined as a force. And again, have held the tag
Los
team
Luchadores
for over 170 days now.
But yeah, it's the first ever tag team Vega has been involved with. I mean, inverted DDT there.
Same with Rick Weaver.
By the brother Gonzalez.
never thought Vega would play well with others, and yet this has happened.
What a tremendous amount of strength. A razor bomb with authority by, I believe, Juan Gonzalez.
I think that's Gabriel.
Gabriel, excuse me.
He
So
looks a
hard
bit
to tell
heavier.
between these two guys. A patented GBH neck wrench by Gabriel Gonzalez onto Weaver, and Los Luchadores in firm control of this one. But we've seen this before from Magnum Opus as well, Erwin, in the past. I mean, it is not. It has been known for Magnum Opus not to entirely show their best in the opportunity match, scout out their opponents, and then essentially dominate in the title match, which is exactly what they did to Los Luchadores last time these guys faced each other.
It's very true. Sorry, I was a little caught up there.
Oh,
there was a little do-si-do between Guillermo Diaz and Juan Gonzalez, and I'm not sure which one has now gone back up, and I'm not sure Mike Shatopa knows either. This is exactly what I thought their tactic might be.
Second suplex, and we hope it's the right Gonzalez, but at this point no one really knows. It is, there it is, the Three Amigos.
Not sure if Snake was watching
Kids
that
of the late
either.
great Eddie Guerrero. Into the Los Luchadores corner they go. Oh, what a counter by Weaver, hard left hand.
Oh, dodges a cutter though.
Hard forearm smash again. Oh, take that, what a sling blade.
What a sequence to get out of that corner there.
Rick Weaver is improved immeasurably under the guidance of Snake and Vega. I mean, there is no question of that. He has been on a hot streak unlike anything we've seen in his career so far. What a big knee. Well, it was a big knee, but that power by Vega was even bigger.
Look at that,
and
Snake
Snake
had introduced a steel chair into the ring. Wait, Gonzalez dodged it.
He dodged the chair, but Vega put it in the corner.
And sent himself into it, essentially, there.
Oh, God, a tornado DDT from that middle rope. The Gonzalez brothers had that one well scouted. The interference by Snake wasn't enough, and he has to be careful now not to get thrown out of this one by Mike Shatopa.
And what might be Juan or might be Guillermo.
Well, the brothers Gonzalez doing a great job here of alienating the ace in the hole, who dodges the cutter. Didn't dodge the
arm drag there.
The arm drag, thank you.
Oh,
big drop kick.
Guri, I think, but whatever it was, took him down.
By Insiguri or a drop kick, it was a kick.
It was a kick of desperation.
Yes,
I mean, anything is against Vega.
Went for the suplex counter. The fact that he could lift him at all was fairly impressive. That rib breaker by Vega has changed the game somewhat, but that arm drag by the brother Gonzalez,
utilising Vega's own weight against him.
Beautiful counter. They've had that one in the bag. Oh no, come on, surely not. No way.
My God, the lighter of the two Gonzaleses as well. Unless of course that is
Guillermo
Diaz in there.
Lifting 640 pounds in a beautifully executed Three Amigos. That is insane strength, Erwin.
Perhaps exhausted himself here.
Yeah, I think, well, let's be honest, that's 420 pounds.
Juan Gonzalez looking to put, oh my, Vega!
Heavier than Juan Gonzalez.
Gonzalez buster!
God, how is that even possible? Too close to the rope.
No, Snake providing a distraction on Shatopa as well.
God damn it. Arm drag by Vega, giving the Gonzalez a taste of his own medicine. Knee buster there, right to the face.
Vega back in control here. Oh wait, it could all be over right now.
There we go.
Oh wait, Juan's feet touched the rope. Shatopa saw it, I think. I don't think Vega would have let go otherwise.
In the corner.
Juan fighting back. DDT.
Knee to the lower spine.
Both these men have not been out of the ring for a while. Vega, of course, has been in there longer, I believe. Oh! may have trouble getting out with a leg broken. Oh, surely not again.
Oh, big suplex.
Surely not. I can't believe my eyes.
Again. 3, and there we go.
Juan Gonzalez has just called in 6 amigos in this match.
Yes, he has, and to the biggest man in that match. I mean, it's tremendous strength, and Snake again getting involved where arguably he does not belong. Mike Chatopa this time did not chastise the master of mind games.
Seems to have been letting a lot go at ringside as of late, perhaps just getting that sick of it. He's just ignoring it. Not great officiating if you ask me. Vega just stepped into another Gonzalez buster.
Well, he's one man. He does what, 5-6 matches a night? Every night? The amount of abuse. Oh, Los Luchadores
just stole it.
Absolutely stole it in Magnum Opus's own corner. A miscommunication by Weaver and Vega. You can see the frustration there. Rick Weaver has given Los Luchadores a guaranteed title shot.
What a match.
Tremendous match, but what a shock ending, Erwin.
Oh yeah. Quick and sweet. Took Magnum Opus off guard. As you say, Los Luchadores now find themselves once again with that tag team title just a step away from being back around their waists.
Well, one more match will do it. One more match for Los Luchadores would finally cement their legacy.
And well,
surely if they won another tag team title at this stage of their career, Erwin, no one's going to beat that.
Well, surely not. I mean, they've been an incredible force so far. But now we move on into one hell of a series so far. We thought Franco was going to be over and out essentially, but we take a look back at the 4 matches that have come before this in the Better Man series.
This is the first match. What the hell is the 8th match going to end up like? One of these people may die. Oh, but Yuri's got the sharpshooter, and it's locked in, and it's locked in tight. Look at the foot of Franco there, forced to tap. Oh, what an uppercut. It's a night for Big. It could be a night for Yuri. Sharpshooter. It's locked in. Franco needs to get in there. Trademark submission. But it's too late. Franco and Yuri fighting back and forth here, but Yuri's got the upper hand once more.
I want to know who gave them an idea to give these two guys a table.
Oh yeah, we know what the history of table matches has led to recently. Yuri looking to put an end to this.
Yeah, from the top rope.
Elbow drop. Jesus, what an elbow by Yuri. He got freedom up there.
Franco returning. Oh, interesting. Not moving a turnbuckle here. A turnbuckle after this popular slam. Sending Yuri straight toward it.
Oh, got on the steel.
Diamond plate.
Caught the kick. Oh, what a slam! Could have just caught up with the entirety of the match with a move like that.
Franco count of 8.
Sure, Brian. I don't know, I can't would do it. Franco don't want to count out.
Going straight back out to the apron here.
Franco arguably made a mistake going point to point here. He's got 11 minutes to go.
There's no loose stuff like that.
Franco, corkscrew elbow.
Franco quickly back in the ring.
You see him carry that opposite leg.
Shin breaker.
Really putting uppercut there by you. And a bench press slam. Oh, wait a minute, not with the counter. Spoke too soon, it seems. Franco with those quick hands. Ready. Yuri could strike here. Wait a minute with the counter. Another counter yet again by the Russian Bear. Another counter again by Franco, who knows he needs to second guess everything he does because no one knows him better than this man. Wait a minute. Franco slap. Shades of his illustrious uncle. But the angle's not too close to the ropes area.
In this Iron Man match, in this Better Man series, but in this Iron Man
Going for a submission here, and this could finish
the
the job.
sharpshooter is finished.
3-1,
Yeah.
submission. Senton splash. Goes for a pin again. Rope is there.
Only 1 minute and a half left on the clock.
Big drop right to the spine, double tango. Onto the back again of the Bear.
Arguably, if this was a draw, surely it'd be a dud. Neither man would score a point. This would happen all over again, perhaps not in a normal situation.
They both got a point.
Overhead!
Exploding belly by Yuri. Good old. The immaterial. There's still 50 seconds effectively left on the clock, and Yuri, after that exploding belly, is back in the driving seat. The Russian Bear could be about to hit a big maneuver here. Overhead. Powerbomb changing his mind. Perhaps that was a mistake. Perhaps that was a mistake by the Russian Bear.
30 seconds left.
Perhaps wasn't confident he had enough strength to get the elevation for the powerbomb. Goes for a pin anyway. Franco looking frankly exhausted. 2-0 gets his shoulder up. He's holding on by the skin of his teeth, Erwin.
15 seconds, 10 seconds now. Elbow.
Hard elbow. Hard leg drop. Out of time.
Well, there you have it, folks. A rivalry mired in controversy, heartbreak, and, well, frankly, vengeance. Franco and Yuri.
The 5th match in this rivalry now goes into a steel cage. Brutal environment. Because it stands at 3-1, so Franco cannot afford to lose any more matches.
No, he cannot. Franco right now knows that unless he wins tonight, this one is over, and his now nemesis, his former tag team partner, the Russian Bear Yuri, will get a guaranteed N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship match. So I'm sure, Erwin, you're watching this one with very close interest. Franco standing in at 6 foot 248 pounds from Beverly Hills, California. 3-time TV champion, former Intercontinental champion, 2-time N.E.W. Tag Team Champion. But Erwin, I've got to just make this point very quickly while Franco finishes his entrance. How many times have me and you sat at this desk and picked both these guys as future world champions? Now I want to ask you the question: which one of these men, if it came down to it, would you prefer to fight?
Well, Franco, because I know I'd get a cleaner fight. It's as simple, and it's the same reason I'm looking so forward to facing Marty tonight. Which is a weird development. His tag team partner I will face tonight for the same opportunity. Well, an opportunity match, a shot for the title. And I can't wait because it'll be a good opponent, a good clean one-on-one.
Well, and you can pretty much guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, that Yuri, standing at 5'11", 232 pounds from Moscow, Russia, two-time United States champion in his own right, and of course a former two-time N.E.W tag team champion, with Franco, now with his new attitude, the new persona, if you will not give you a clean fight. One of the most gifted out-and-out athletes on the N.E.W roster today, no question about it, folks, none. His accolades speak for itself. These two guys met in college. They then both represented their country at the highest level twice. Well, tonight, after years of being friends, will settle their differences in a steel cage. Snap suplex by Yuri.
Yeah, vicious environment for a vicious rivalry that seems to have boiled over in Yuri's mind and now come to reality.
Oh, big German there by Franco. Kick to the spine there, the Russian Bear.
Again, Franco so close to being out, that Iron Man changing things around. Now, Yuri suffering. Oh wait, blocks that. Franco trying to fight back here, but Yuri blocking him at every opportunity. Oh,
big backdrop there by Franco. Big knees.
They're finally picking up the offense here.
And again, right to the skull of the Russian Bear.
I'm looking for a quick escape. Wise manoeuvre if you ask me, but has to be quick, or this will not go well for Yuri. They've been too slow there. I think he was. Yuri catching up to him.
Yeah, Yuri with those. Oh my
word.
Reflexes, got right to the top and then just backdropped his former tag team partner and best friend Franco, who recovered quickly with that big shoulder badge. Oh, knee breaker there.
Big DDT to the foot.
Oh, senton splash.
Simple, but it works. Just jarring that knee out of socket. Yuri though fighting back.
Inverted DDT by the Bear. Atomic leg drop.
Going up to the middle rope here. Waiting for Franco to get to his feet. I'm not sure how wise that is.
Fives are ready. Oh, corkscrew elbow. Taking Franco down.
Kick to the back. This match has been certainly back and forth so far. Now it's Yuri's turn to look for an escape. Also with quite a quick pace, but slowing down. Maybe both of them suffering a bit of vertigo up there.
Franco there.
Interestingly enough, took Yuri off that steel cage before, like lower than where Franco got. Who's now looking to escape once more.
And again, Franco climbing that cage, refusing to show any weakness or pain against his former best friend, and he may have got lucky here.
Once again gets up to the top.
Yeah, Yuri again with incredible speed. Surely not yet another backdrop. Oh my god!
Word!
He's taking him down in the hardest possible way. Yuri there.
Somehow.
Franco. Big clothesline. Reversal. Franco knows he knows this one. He needs this one. He cannot lose this.
Oh, German. Hold
on. And a second. And a trio. Vicious German suplexes. Goes for a pin here, could be enough.
1,
2.
No, only a 2.
Kick out by Yuri, who will not go down.
Franco seeing if he's got enough time to escape. Third attempt from Franco. Yuri's only had 1 escape attempt.
He's had 2 massive backdrops from the top
I don't
of that
think he
cage.
can sustain another.
I don't think anyone could sustain another. Can Yuri catch him again? It seems he can. From the top. Surely not. Oh my God!
Went for a 3rd time. The spine of Franco shattering off the mat.
How is Franco even still standing after that impact? Hard shot to the head into the corner. Oh, big leg, big boot.
Oh,
big elbow. What a counter.
Oh,
European uppercut. Goes to the pin.
1, 2. Franco somehow kicking out. But I think Franco's head is bust wide open.
Yeah, I think that hard elbow of Yuri was enough to bust open Franco.
Yuri looking to
way.
escape.
And now finally the Russian bear decides he can fly and climb to the top of the steel.
Yeah,
Can
second attempt.
Franco?
Oh no!
No, he can't. No, he cannot. Yuri has done it. Yuri has beaten Franco. Yuri is literally looking into the eyes of the man he betrayed as his feet touch the ground. The Russian bear has won the best of 7 series, 4-1, Erwin.
Incredible. Not the outcome any of us expected in this Better Man series. If anything, we thought it'd be the other way around.
Does that mean Yuri is 4 times better than his former tag team partner?
Well, he gets a title shot.
How will Franco ever recover from this?
Well, of course, he may now choose to move into the tag team division with Marty. What an outcome.
Yeah, undoubtedly a shocking outcome.
Quick decision. I mean, I thought this was going to go on to the bitter end.
I think we all did. I think we all somehow expected Franco to pull out a epic, legendary recovery and take it to the final match. But tonight, Yuri proved why he is indeed the better man. What a match and what a series.
Yeah, incredible. And with that, I must leave you and prepare for my match against Marty.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a hell of a main event. Good luck, buddy. Between the current N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, Erwin, and Marty, betrayed by his brother. Now finally, a mere match away from an N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship shot against arguably one of the best champions in N.E.W. history. Should be a great main event. We thank you once again for joining us live wherever you are in the world. Please do like and subscribe in the social media outlets available at the top of your screen. Whenever you're ready. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Well, it seems we're going to have another minute or 2 to wait. Haha! Because it's GBH. It's the icon. It's Cowboy Roy's nemesis. Well, there you go, GBH clearly fired up here tonight. If he didn't have enough on his plate already, he's just challenged the World Heavyweight Champion Irwin to a title match. Irwin for an N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship match, despite the fact he lost against his nemesis Cowboy Roy. Surely Irwin's next contender after Marty, if Marty was unsuccessful tonight in his opportunity match, would face Yuri, who has a guaranteed title match after Marty wins tonight or not. I mean, what the hell is going on here in N.E.W. here tonight? How the hell does GBH think he gets a title match after losing against the Cowboy? Well, we have to move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our main event here tonight. And what a corker it should be. It's going to be a one-on-one, a classic one-on-one encounter between Marty and Irwin. Two men, a lot of mutual respect for each other. Undoubted to say who is the more accomplished, but Marty, with youth on his side, and undoubtedly a great career ahead of him, could pip the veteran to the post here tonight. It's worth noting, of course, in N.E.W. rulings, if Marty actually does win tonight, he will have to beat the champion again to become N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. This is purely just to get the honour of a title match. Should be a great confrontation. Nonetheless, we await our players. And here comes the man who has overcome more tragedy and sorrow in the last couple of months than some people have to deal with in a lifetime. Marty, 6'1", 220 pounds, from Denver, Colorado, former TV champion, former UK champion, former two-time tag team champion. He is undoubtedly accomplished, but tonight he goes up against a former four-time world champion, a title that this young man has yet to hold. Some would believe it's only a matter of time. Is this the first step towards that here tonight? And we await the arrival of the champion. That eerie sound can only signal one thing, and there he is. I'm sure he doesn't wrestle as much as he would like to. He's made various comments about that himself, but at 5'9", 130 pounds, he is the four-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, as I said before, and he is from the industrial town of Barrow-in-Furness, England, and he's also a former TV champion, a former two-time hardcore champion, a former cruiserweight champion, a former United Kingdom champion, and of course a three-time intercontinental champion. One of the absolute best. No doubt, no question. Don't tell him I said that. Undoubtedly a future Hall of Famer. A good reaction from the N.E.W. faithful, who I'm sure don't see their champion as much as they would like. I think it's very interesting to note that if Marty wins here tonight and then wins a title shot, we could have yet again a full-time world champion. I mean, it's not Irwin's fault he's part-time. This is merely the situation he's been put into by our CEO Adrian Goldman. Whether you like it or not, those are facts.
The mad scientist doesn't believe this man should wrestle on a weekly basis. That's just how it is. The champion is obviously not quite happy with that. Still an issue here in N.E.W. Nevertheless, it should be a great match. Mike Shitopa rings the bell and here we go. Oh, lock up here early on by both men. Mike Shitopa breaking the two men up. Of course, traditional one-on-one there. Rules applies here. Oh, snap me a takedown there. Headlock by Marty. With all due respect to the champion, I'm not sure if Aaron wants to get into a technical wrestling match against Marty. Oh, big elbow to the back of the head. Runs those ropes. Oh, hard forearm smash, but right, left by the champion. Those flurry of strikes. Big German suplex. Huge German suplex there by the champion. A lot of weight difference here as well, folks. Marty's 220 going against a very slim frame of the champion at 130, one of the lightest men on the roster. Oh, sneaking takedown there. Arm drag, excuse me. Takedown by Marty. Underhook. Suplex to the champion. Big right hand. Good flurry there here by Marty. Oh, big forearm. And again a big hard left hand. Oh, big backdrop there. Definitely gaining a little bit of momentum. As the former member of the Brotherhood, top rope. High risk. High impact, corkscrew elbow. Connects beautifully with the champion. Oh, that was going to go for a camel clutch there, but thought better of it, just slamming the champion back down to the ground, who finally responds with a tornado DDT. Beautiful response from the champion. Needs this to connect, and it does. Gut wrench suplex. Top rope, not a surprise. Misses with a frog splash. Well scouted by Marty. Gets out the way, kick to the gut, and again a vicious kick, that one right to the head. Oh my god, what a knee. What a knee that was. Oh, hard left hand. Atomic drop by Marty. Going a little bit old school there. Top rope. Snake eyes. Stomping the mud hole in the champion. Oh, and there it goes. The champion who nips up with that act of defiance has frankly been taken to the woodshed a little bit by Marty tonight. I think that inactivity, all that time on the commentary desk may have slowed the champion down a little bit. His forearm smash, shades of AJ Styles there. Springboard forearm, two hard clotheslines to follow it up. Oh, Marty went for a kick, but it was blocked by the champion, who swept the leg. And now all of a sudden, from nowhere, the champion is gaining some momentum here. Oh, God, spinning forearm smash there. Oh, goes for a modified figure four. Oh, that's locked in. That is locked in tight there. I thought Marty was going to get to the rope, but he can't seem to reach it. Mike Shitopa was there, but not enough damage done to the legs, I think, for the submission. But, well, there certainly will be now. Next one of those locks in could be a very different story for the challenger. Marty there, jawbreaker. Oh, and a vicious clothesline to the champion. Great response after that submission. Kick to the spine and then right to, oh, excuse me, a spinning wheel, shall I say, right to the heart of the champion. Tornado DDT. It's hard to watch these kind of matches. Oh, a guy you sit with for hours a week at a desk against a guy you rate very highly. cannot fully admit to being completely neutral in this one. Oh! Well, that hard forearm strike and the knee to the head of Marty has put Owen right back in control. Oh my god, what a moonsault. I mean, Marty was not in the correct position for a moonsault. That just gives you an idea how much Owen is willing to put his body on the line. Owen bomb, bridge, pin, it's over. This is it. 2. No! No! How did Marty kick out of that? Sweet Jesus, I just had an out-of-body experience. Got red suplex. Oh, big leg drop. I have never seen Marty kick out of an Owen bomb before. Not ever. Counters. Misses to the right. Champion counters on the left. Misses to the insecurity. Sidestep by Marty. Left arm forearm. Kick to the gut. The champion. Oh, responds. What a DDT. Neck break, excuse me. Oh. 2. Hellish neck breaker. And then a 2. Shut up, I'm out here on my own. Goes for a submission. Oh, big elbow. Right to the gut. Huge backdrop by the champion. After that failed scoop slam by Marty. Springboard. Oh, crossbody. Two. There it is. Well, that springboard was enough to make sure Owen will live to fight another day at least as N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. His next challenger already decided, but Marty, it seems, still has a way to go before he can hold the biggest prize in our business today. What a night. Well, we thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. I'm Max Radix, this has been N.E.W, and we wish you good night. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for another installment. Thank you, and good night. It's GBH! My god, it's GBH! Oh god, we got off there! Stay with it! GBH has just attacked the champion, hard lariat to the back of the head, back rake! Big suplex! After the champion tries to resist! Oh, hard knee! Shades of Harley Race, and that could be enough. Security running down here, trying to stop this madman. I can't believe GBH has just attacked the champion. Blindsided the champion. This isn't right. We need some security down here, goddammit, this isn't right.